Turn left onto Quince Road. Turn left onto Quince Road, then turn left onto Messick Road.
I don't know if we're gonna turn left here or not. So I just had this order. It was so freaking annoying. They put
Take the next left onto Messick Road.
to leave, or no. They put on the app, hand it to me. So
Continue on Messick
if
Road for 1
you
mile.
work for DoorDash, you know this. If they say hand it to me, you have to hand it to them, or you have to wait 5 minutes before you're allowed to leave it, take a picture, and walk away. So I get there, and they're not out there, so I'm like, can't hand it to the customer, and it starts the timer for 5 minutes. And try calling them, and they put the number for Panera Bread instead of their own number. And I'm like, okay, something's up here. Like, they're fucking with me. And then I read the notes, and it's like, you know how normally it's like the notes will just say, leave at my door, or hand it to me, or something like that. But the notes was like, please do not try to text me. Calls only. I cannot receive texts on this phone, so only call me. And I'm just like this whole like little paragraph where they just repeated themselves like 3 times. And then at the very end it says, leave at door. But I have to wait there 5 minutes. So I'm standing there, and I got about like a minute and a half left. And I hear this lady come around the corner, and I've rang their doorbell twice. And this lady's coming around the corner, and she's like, hello? And I'm like, hi. And she's like, hello? And I like look at her, and she's like, you can just leave it at the door. And I'm like, oh, it says hand it to me. And she's like, it doesn't matter. You can just leave it at the door. And I'm like, right. When it says hand it to me, I have to wait 5 minutes before I'm allowed to leave. But she interrupted me before I said the before I'm allowed to leave part. She goes, no, you could have just left it at the door. And I'm like, and I finished my sentence, and she heard me say that, and she goes, oh, well, sorry you had to wait so long. I'm like, it's okay. I'm like, what the fuck?
Continue on Kirby Parkway for 1 mile.
I don't know why I went this way, but it's fine. Okay. Yeah, that guy on a bike is wearing shorts. It's 67 degrees. So, I mean, most people I've been seeing, we're all wearing, like, sweatpants and stuff. I'm wearing sweatpants. But, it's kind of chilly, Like, it went from hot to nice for, like, a week or 2. So now it's, like, cold. Like, I was running my heater last night. But I was wearing... I was running my heater like 4 or 5 days ago because I was wearing shorts, and I started wearing sweatpants, and then last night I had to run my heater again because I was like, damn, it's caught up to me again. And now I'm thinking I might need to get a jacket or something, but I don't know if I'm gonna spend money on a jacket right now.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Poplar Avenue.
The problem with getting orders on this side is I then have to turn off my GPS, my fucking DoorDash thing, and then come back to my zone, because out here, this zone, some of the neighborhoods are really nice, like the neighborhood I just went to. But some of the neighborhoods in this zone are incredibly dangerous, and there's a lot of tension, there's a lot of theft and just violent crimes. Because we're outside of Memphis right now, so that would be like, that zone is like east of Memphis, right? And then the zone I'm going to, is further out, and it's all just like the ritzy type neighborhoods. It's like luxury apartments and massive houses on just suburban tracks. So it's good to stay over here because I make more tips and it's less dangerous. But I was working in Lakeland, and that's a nice area too. But this guy was like, I was in McDonald's waiting on an order, and he was like mumbling something. Like he got real close to me. It was like mumbling something. It was like asking for something, and I just shook my head no. And he starts yelling at me, and it's like, God's gonna come back, and he's gonna leave you, and I hope you break down in your car, and nobody helps you, and you're so mean. Why are you so mean to me? But there was other people in that McDonald's, and he like asked them for their phone too, and they were like, sorry, no. And he was like fine with that. So like, I don't know what his deal was. Anyways, so I left McDonald's, whatever, forgot about him, don't give a fuck. Was kind of surprised McDonald's didn't call the police on him, but they like allowed it. And I'm like, what kind of place is this? Like, I thought this was like a nicer area. Guess not. So anyways, I was doing more orders. I ended up going to a Taco
In a quarter
Bell,
mile, turn right onto
and
West Street.
when I got to the Taco Bell and got the order, I went in, and then I came out, and as I was walking out, he had seen me across the parking lot and was like yelling at me. I don't know what he was saying. I couldn't hear him, but he was being very aggressive and shouting at me. And then I got in my car and left. And then I seen him a third time. I was going through Lakeland. I wasn't even working there. I was just driving, and he was on the side walking.
Take the next right onto West Street, then turn left onto Poplar Pike.
And he was holding something, and he like acted like he didn't throw it, but he made the full motion of throwing something. But he just like held it in his hand. I was like, I don't think he realizes that like I'm psychotic and suicidal, and like why, like if he, what the fuck, that was a FedEx cop. Okay, anyways, but I don't know, like I guess he just didn't think that like if he would have actually thrown that and it would have hit my car or my windshield or something, I would have fucked his shit up. Like I would have straight up ran over him. I was literally going like 65 miles an hour. I would have fucked him up.
Take the next left onto Poplar Pike.
So now I just don't work in the Lakeland area anymore. I just stay here in this area. I'm not making as much money as I need to be, but I'm making more money than I would be making in Little Rock, so I just gotta work more, put more time into it, start earlier. That's the thing, is these people are not night people. I'm a night person. In Little Rock, it'd start popping off 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Continue on Poplar Pike for 3 miles.
Because you got people ordering stuff from bars and stuff. But here, it's like, once Buffalo Wild Wings closes at 12, that's it. Everything else, like Chili's and stuff, they close at like 11. And then before that, most places close at 7. It's usually like between 7 and 10, pretty slow. And then at 10, I give up. Because that's when so many places close. I'm like, what, McDonald's is open? Like, that's the only hits I'm getting is these like $3, $4 McDonald's runs. I'm not doing that. So I go on to bed, and then I get up. So if I start waking up earlier in the morning, I think I could get bigger breakfast ones. Because Little Rock, they never really... I would do some breakfast orders, but here it's like, they got this eggs place. It's like some sort of... like the name egg is in the name. I don't know. Anyways, like an egg grill or something. And then they got a lot of Dunkin' Donuts, a lot of Smoothie Kings. They really like IHOP, and everybody loves a Starbucks. So, lots of Starbucks. That's what I'll do tomorrow, is I'll get up early, and hang around Starbucks, and just see, maybe I can make enough money to make it. I don't know. Turn the AC on. It's 71 degrees out. But it's like in the car with the sun coming through, it gets super freaking hot. Look at that tree. That's a cool tree. I bet the people behind me hate me. Jaguar. You know, I noticed a lot of people have breast cancer here. There's like a lot of, and it's October. It is October. But the talk of cancer around here is pretty high, and the like health food places are pretty common. Like the Smoothie King, super popular here. And I think that's popular here because people are trying to be healthy.